Hi everybody, my name is Captain Monkey Brains, and you might notice there's like a person. That's me. You see me behind me? There's a reason for that. I'll press play here on this little video, and you guys can kind of understand what I'm doing here. So, as you can see, that's me. You see me playing Mass Effect 2 right there? Do you have any idea what I'm saying, though? What is that guy saying?
Ms. Lawson, I'm glad you've made it. We've had a complication.
What happened?
What is that dude saying?
She's fine.
I have no idea. He's got that fucking activate Windows ghetto ass shit.
Me, warning that your father has sent Eclipse mercenaries to make a
yeah, I have no idea what the fuck he's saying, and there's a good reason for that.
He's offered to escort Oriana's family to
He
the
thinks
terminal
he's just
instead.
playing Mass Effect 2, gonna do the Miranda loyalty mission.
What information do you
No,
have
no,
about the
no.
mercenaries?
What's
I've
actually
confirmed with
happening
Eclipse
is
that
that
they're working
his
for an organization
audio
Ms. Lawson warned
interface
us
that
about.
his
I did
microphone
try
is
to alert the
connected to
authorities,
is
but so far
broken.
they've done nothing illegal.
We made the right
He doesn't
decision.
realize that
Handle this
yet.
ourselves.
He's gonna record 5 hours of gameplay and not even realize that his audio interface is broken. I actually
didn't
don't
mention
know
anything
exactly
about the
how it
cat.
broke.
He's a friend.
Like, I have
He and
another
I go
Let's
back
Play.
a long way.
Do you want to
This
bring
one
in
is
any
just
of your
not
other
working
alien
at all.
contacts, Ms. Lawson?
The one I
No,
filmed
you
after
and the
this,
cat are
it's
the
working
only
for
two I
like
trust
20
on this.
minutes and then just shuts off. So,
Making changes
that's
now could be
weird,
dangerous.
right?
Are you sure you can trust Niket?
Absolutely.
You know,
He's
the
one
several
of my
$100
oldest friends. I
piece
trust
of
him with
equipment.
Ariana. Lentea, we'll follow
It's
Niket's
broken.
suggestion.
I have to
Shepard and
probably
will
do a
take the
proper
car and draw their
investigation,
attention.
but like
Have Niket
I
escort
had
the
like
family to
a
the
backup
shuttle.
interface
Give him full
that I
access
bought
to
at
the
a pawn
family's
shop for like
itinerary,
$100,
just
and
to be
it's
safe.
practically the same
Understood, Ms.
quality
Lawson.
as you might be
So
able
the
to
plan
get.
is for us to get shot down by
So
Eclipse while your sister
I've
gets
kind
to
of
safety?
just been running
Eclipse
with
will be
that,
under orders to take my sister alive.
and that's
They
what I've
won't
been
risk
doing.
anything that could kill us.
And you know, I got this 5 hours of gameplay,
I'm ready
which
whenever
you
you
know,
are, Miranda.
that didn't. I just kept playing the goddamn game,
Thank you, Shepard.
and I've not been
I
uploading them to
appreciate this.
YouTube because of this.
I hadn't planned on Eclipse.
But I
but
beat the
they
game.
Never planned on you.
So just know anything I record at this point, at least for this little stretch, it's gonna be who's he gonna choose? Who's he gonna choose? You gotta choose Miranda. Let me guess. I'm trying to remember. I actually have no idea who I picked. Garrus? That's always a safe bet. Garrus, Tali, Samara. Those are my... Oh. He might do Zaid or Kasumi, because he has not used them on this mission. Oh, he's checking out Tali's new threads. Look at that. I like the new threads, Tali. Very nice. It's so rewarding knowing like what this screen will look like soon when everyone's got their new gear. It's very rewarding. He chose Zaid. That renegade bar is all the way up. The Paragon bar is like halfway up by the end of this. But yeah, for the next several hours, I'm just gonna watch myself play and commentate over it. And you know what? It is what it is. I'd rather have an awkward Let's Play than an incomplete Let's Play, you know what I mean? And it's something...
Damn it.
The sad thing is,
Eclipse mercenary gunships.
because back in the day,
They'll
I
be
would
dropping troops
record
in the
on
cargo
2 different
areas.
things at once, in case the file got fucked up, because I had enough bad experiences. But right when I was like starting to be like, you know what, I don't even need to do that. I don't need to do that every single time. Come on, let's not slow the computer down. We don't gotta. It's too much file size.
Put us down in that cover behind them.
That. And then look what happens.
Let's hope
This-
they really do want to take us alive.
Like, how am I? And these are all. The reason it's so frustrating is like, first off, I was consistently uploading the Let's Play to YouTube as I was filming. So the Let's Play is not me. And I can't do the supercut until the Let's Play is done. And I can't do the analysis or the review until the supercut is
Since
done.
you're not
So
firing
it's-
yet, I trust you know who I am.
There's
Yeah,
like
they
so
said
many
you'd be
videos
the
waiting
guy.
for
You're
this
the
Let's
bitch that
Play to be
kidnapped our
done,
boss's little
and
girl.
I just
Kidnapped?
haven't had the
This
gumption
doesn't
just
involve
to
you. I suggest
film
you
for
take your
2
men and go.
This is
Got it all lined up, huh? Captain
2 hours, by the way.
moving in on the kid.
You see that
She
bar?
knows
That's
about
how
the
long it
kid.
is.
He
That's how long I
won't
gotta
be
do this
helping
for.
you.
I might do it in chunks.
What do you mean Niket
hard,
won't be helping us?
I hate when
Nothing
people
you
are
need
just
to
like,
worry about.
oh, it's only
Nobody's
2
gonna get
hours,
killed
man. Like
unless you
talking
do
about like
something
their favorite
stupid.
movie or something. I'm
You
like,
walk
oh,
away now, the girl goes
2
back to her
hours?
father, and
Do you know how long
everybody's
2
happy.
hours is?
Everybody but my sister.
I get
and
like
me.
one of those a
I'm
day,
giving you one chance
like
to
a
leave.
freedom.
That's more
At
than
best.
most get.
Out of the 24 hours a
Captain
day, I get a
Yellow
12th
orders
of
to
that
give you
for
one
me.
chance to walk away.
And you want to take that away
This
from
whole
me
time
for your
we've been
fucking
talking,
bullshit
my men
ass
have been
whatever
lining
the
up
you're
shots.
trying to recommend to me?
When I say the word,
I'm sorry if
you
I'm not very
unleash
invested
hell
in
your
this
slaughter.
story.
So I suggest
This,
you
this
walk
guy,
away
he's
nicely.
pretty invested.
Unless
Look at him. There's Renegade Shep being a murderer again. Bah. See, this is what I'm talking about. In Mass that face. In Mass Effect 1, it's not very rewarding to be a renegade. Mass Effect 2, I would say it's a lot more, you know, because there's a lot of dialogue, I think, that leans more Paragon, and like certain, like, just the narrative kind of lean, you know, you're a hero. You kind of lean Paragon. Or it feels like a story does something. But there's so many cool renegade moments and so much reward for being a renegade in this game. And I'm so excited for Mass Effect 3, man. You don't even know. Now that I beat Mass Effect 2, I platinumed it. I got everything done with it. Sorry for spoilers of the Let's Play you're currently watching, but
This'll put him down.
not out of the few people watching
should
this
scramble their
video, I
systems.
doubt there's that many people who are watching the video. But if there's a single person out there in the universe who was like, you know
Watch
what,
for
I'm
the
gonna watch
drones.
Souls Mass Effect 2 Let's Play. It's his favorite game. Hell yeah. If you're one of those people, man, or that single person, my heart goes out to you. Infinite.
Hostile down.
I'm so used to looking at this screen while I play. So like now I have this other screen with the camera. I can look at the camera and talk to you guys. Is that neat? But they really cleaned up these games, man. The Legendary Edition, I did have different expectations. I kind of expected Mass Effect 1 to look and feel a lot more like the other games, but it still feels like Mass Effect 1. Like, I remember saying I thought that they would have the same engine, like, that the character was.
Come on, we need to get to Niket.
I think I don't know. I don't think I know how video game design works. But, what we got, I'm pretty happy with. Mass Effect 1 is playable. It is enjoyable. The combat isn't as atrocious. It's still a little... Ugh. Mass Effect 2, cleaner. That's all it needed to be, is just cleaner. You know? Look at this. The colors pop, the textures. That's all I needed. The characters look even better. It's just Mass Effect 3 that is left. And I'm sure it'll look
Hang
amazing.
on, I've got one of their radios. I'll patch us in, see if I can get an
Miranda
idea of
just
what we're up against.
Bend over
Shepard,
like that. Like,
I think I owe you an explanation.
if that was Mordin, he would have just...
Oriana is my twin, genetically. But my father grew her when I was a teenager. She was meant to replace me.
And
I couldn't let
Miranda
my father
actually
do to her
gets
what he did to me.
one of the
So I
better
rescued
arcs
her.
in Mass Effect 3.
She's almost
she
a
gets
woman
a
now.
lot of payoff, actually.
Why didn't you tell me that we were saving a kid?
I feel like I'll enjoy
not a
Mass Effect
child.
3 more than when
She'll
I
be
played
19 this
it
year.
back in the day. Not only
But-
for the DLC,
Well, it didn't
but
seem
like...
relevant at the time, I suppose.
There were so many
There are
things
people who use
locked
her
off
against
from me
me.
that I
I'm
didn't
very
know
protective
about
when it
because
comes
of
to
the
Oriana.
DLC.
I'm sorry I didn't trust you sooner.
And
You deserved to know.
little
I can
context
understand choosing to
things
go your
that
own
I
way,
didn't get
but you stole a young child from her
because I
father.
didn't play Shadow Broker
If you knew
or
my father, you would
Arrival.
understand. I wasn't the first one he made. I was only the first one he kept. I was brought up with no friends, pushed to
How
meet
did they
impossible
make
demands.
games
I wasn't a
back
daughter
then?
to him. I was.
Like, nowadays, like,
what
a
it was.
game gets delayed like
Ariana
4
has had a
times
normal life.
before
I made
it's
the right
out. Back
decision.
then, they were like Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2 DLC right after that.
If
And
it
then,
looks
like,
where
not
Oriana
even
is,
2
they'll be
years
moving in
later,
on her
bam,
soon.
Mass Effect
We
3.
need
It
to
looks
hurry.
fucking gorgeous.
Agreed.
DLC, DLC,
I'm a bit worried
DLC.
by what the Merc said. If they've got to Niket somehow,
Wild
this is gonna be
times,
harder
man.
than
I feel like
planned.
game
According
development
to the
has
specs I reviewed,
shifted.
we'll need to
Like,
cut through the
I
cargo
think what
processing
happened
yard to
was
get
that
to
like you had
Oriana.
all these EAs, these Activisions, and they were just like
Let's go find Niket and Oriana.
demanding the
Right.
impossible for a little bit. Like, they were like, I want Elder Scrolls size map with the detail of Witcher, Red Dead, and like Cyberpunk is a good example of like that seemed like a big ass. That's actually a bad
They're on the
example.
far
Because
side of the
Cyberpunk, they had all
Find your
eternity
shots.
to make that game. But yeah, it's a lot different mentality. Like Mass Effect 3 even could have been the best game if EA hadn't have fucked, you know. I would have waited. The sands of time are game developers' greatest enemies, I swear. Come on, boy, you can do it. Yep, keep looking. You did it. Now I'm sure you're definitely gonna use those credits, right? Every single credit in this game you're gonna spend, right, dude? Right, dude? I still don't know exactly what all transfers in between saves. Because if your credits and resources transfer, that would be... I guess I'll find out.
Deploying tank on the low.
I'm just critiquing my own gameplay. See, these little the powers. I still kind of stand by what I was saying back then. But I didn't use the short time, which is good because you really, at least that little stopping time and kind of just like getting a better sense of your surroundings, that kept me alive a lot of times. But you'll see this after I beat the game. I start to use those hotkeys because I'm so overpowered that like it doesn't really matter anymore. And it's really a whole different game at that point because the flow and the pacing of each fight is way more seamless. More enjoyable too, in all honesty. As much as I love this like every moment counting and like constantly spamming move after move, like I enjoy games being not difficult. Like I was watching my buddy play God of War, and this dude is like a big Dark Souls guy. He's played all the Dark Souls game for years, and I'm just not one of those guys. I can tell he probably just loves getting this shit together. And the second he starts up God of War, he does it on like the second hardest difficulty.
This should come in
And he's fighting the enemies, like the first enemies in the goddamn game. And I swear, the beginning of the game is always the hardest because you're always so under-leveled. And you have no abilities or no weapons. And he was just getting smacked around, dude. He was getting smacked by some woodland creatures. They were just trees. They were smacking him around. And I know I didn't have that hard of a time with just these common enemies. And I love God of War. It's like in my top 15 games, I would say. Sorry about that. It made me really want to play God of War again. I'm pretty sure I have that save file, so I think I could just New Game Plus it. And I never did like the DLC. It was just me getting caught in like that time in my life where I was like going to game, like never, don't stop for nothing. But like now I've come to realize, if the game is worth it, finish it, 100%. And there are certain games like Spider-Man I went back to, but like nowadays I start to realize like, hey, you don't gotta just finish it. The only thing that is like the big reason why I should be stopping, I think it's just new releases. It's like a new release will come and it'll completely take my attention away. Like Ghost of Tsushima's getting an expansion this month, and am I gonna get distracted from Mass Effect? Probably. But no, such is the life of a gamer. It's that way with everything. I could tell he was gonna die. It's that way with everything with me lately, man. His arm poking out there. Every show, I feel like I'm watching like 30 shows at a time. Like I have like at least 15 shows that I've been watching for like 2 years. Like my fiance and I will like pick up a show, watch like every season, and then like the final season comes out and we just don't get around to it, and then like, are we still technically watching that show? Or like we'll lose interest and new things come out and they just get lost in the shuffle and come back to it. And then like we'll always have like 2 short shows and 2 long shows. For instance, we're watching Them, which is a show on Amazon. It's amazing. But she doesn't like watching scary shows. Wow, understand. Like once you see like enough gore while you're eating, you're just kind of put off. That show had a little bit of gore, so fair. And then we have another long show. We were watching Invincible, another Amazon show. But 9 times out of 10, we just resort to our short shows because we don't have time to do shit because we're adults.
Make activity.
Burn them. No, burn them. There you go. I wish Miranda got her slam. I really like that move, man. That might be one of my favorite biotic moves. I don't think it should have gone to Miranda. I think Samara should have got that. Or Jack. Just sort of, why Miranda? Like, she doesn't seem like a character to be like, ugh, slam on the ground. I don't know what that dialogue is called, like the enemy dialogue, like in the background that they repeat. But it's terrible in this game. Jack, I don't know how many times I've heard him say, "I'm destroying you." That was good. I like Miranda's. Like, I don't even care that they say the same lines. I just wish they and I feel like they all have the same voice actors. I just wish they gave different tones, With how much dialogue they pack into this game, they can pack a little bit more during combat. I'm so glad Future Me gets rid of this gun. Yeah, there's a lot about Mass Effect 2, man, that I learned doing this Let's Play. Because I learned, about the DLCs I never got to play. In the characters. But there was so many, and then there's like the Firewalker stuff I never got to do. But there's so many just little planets that I never went on. Because I didn't scan everything, because I'm trying to be a little bit more urgent. But I scanned, I want to say 90% of it.
Tech overload.
I have a stupid amount of resources. You guys want some resources? You want some Element Zero? I got you. I don't even have bio ammo right now. I was sleeping on bio ammo, man. It's good. But yeah, I touched down a lot of these little planets. Nice flip. And a lot of them are, you don't have to play them. They are the most fat content. By fat, I mean like non-essential, not your meat and potatoes. You don't need anything. It's not, you don't need it for the platinum. Technically, you have to land on a couple to get it.
This might be useful.
But, you know, just to say you did. After that, it's not really worth it. Because 9 times out of 10, I think there should be more loot in this game for doing that sort of shit. And Mass Effect 3, I know that they have mods. So I'm sure it's more rewarding there. I'm just so excited for Mass Effect 3. I also want to replay Shadow of the Colossus. I want to play this new PSN game. Ghost of Tsushima this month. Gravity Rush, Ratchet and Clank. Like, I could just go on forever of all the fucking Ghost Runner looks cool. I bought that. I want to replay the Fallout games. Life sucks. Life really sucks, boys and girls. You know why? The sands of time. That's why. If this isn't a battle against the sands of time, I'm literally commentating over my commentary right now. We are deep in the meadow.
Enemy down.
You don't see that guy, his little legs. You don't want to shoot him, Soul. Soul. See, he looks confused. See, I really wish I knew what the fuck I said during this, because I know, like, there's like 2 little inventory bins in this brain up here, this little tiny monkey brain. There's the shit I've already said in Let's Plays and podcasts and content, and the shit that I haven't said. I have and I have. There's a lot of stories that I've expended. There's a lot of content of my life that I've used up for your people's enjoyment. And, you know, this well always gets drier and drier, but luckily new things showed up every day. You know, this is a problem every YouTuber Let's Player has. But since I now have like 5 hours of content where I spoke, all that shit's on the other inventory of stuff I've already. That was stuff I hadn't said, and now it's over here. You get what I'm putting down? You get what I'm saying? So, in my mind, I'll subconsciously think, oh, I won't tell that story. I won't said it. Or whatever else. But joke's on me. Nobody's heard it. Nobody's heard the story.
Trouble ahead.
Burn, bitch.
Watch for the drone!
Oh god. Yeah, I can see why people backseat games. I literally just played this a couple weeks ago, and like I'm already just like, that's crap. It's always different when you're holding the controller, you know. It just doesn't. It just no matter what, I always look like I'm bad at video, and that's because I'm bad at video. But even games I think I'm good at. I just feel like I look. I hate that fucking get good mentality though. Like, how much of a fucking loser do you gotta be if you're judging people on their video game capabilities? Like, I think there's some things you could make fun of, like, you know, your game press journalists who only play on like very easy so they can like get through the game as fast as possible, you know, because they got schedules and shit. I think that's bad. But other than that, like, I don't give a shit who plays on what difficulty. I don't think you've missed out on the game. This is hard. There's different games within games, you know, meta. Even Mass Effect 2, once you turn it on Insanity, it's a different game. And you're always gonna miss that, but there are 1,000 rabbit holes within every video game. And just because you don't explore every single one doesn't make you less of a gamer. There are game developers who don't understand or know things in games as well as certain players. And there's gonna be your casual players someone's favorite game is Mass Effect 2, and they probably don't know nearly as much as I do. And there's probably someone whose favorite game is Mass Effect 2. Like there's probably a speedrunner out there who knows way more than I fucking do, but it's still my favorite game. What if Mass Effect 3 beat it? I keep talking like
Eclipse operatives have attempted to delay you by disabling the elevators.
wanting my attention.
I am overriding their lockdown.
Taking cover.
She just sits right here and just meows into the camera. It's really like not a good. What was I talking about? I would use. Oh, but yeah, I was talking. I keep saying how, you know, I love Mass Effect 2, it's my favorite game, but I keep saying like, oh, you know, I'm open. It's not like I'm set on. Like I always want something new, and like I thought Ghost of Tsushima actually might be my favorite game. But what if I just get less hooked by Mass Effect 3? I know the endings are bad. I've made many videos about it, but realistically, like the Mass Effect 3 endings
We can cut down through the
are
cargo line.
like, if I was just reviewing the ending, I'd give it like a 2 out of 10. The original ending, probably a 3 out of 10. And then like after the extended cut, it's like a high 5,
Eclipse
you
operatives
know?
have attempted to delay you by disabling the elevators.
But
I
the
am
ending,
overriding their lockdown.
it's about the journey, right? That's a cliche thing. It's not the ending, it's the journey. And Mass Effect 3 is still fucking amazing. I just wish to God I could go into BioWare headquarters via 2011, 2010, probably more 2011. I wish I could just get in there, get Casey Hudson's fucking schmark and just grab it and just talk to him for a little bit. Just say something. I wish that secret room of doom that they decided that would make or break Mass Effect. I wish I could get in there, man. Save some. 2011, I would have been 14. That's perfect age. I should have been front seat in that boardroom. I should have been at the head of the table, goddammit. I should have been Roman Reigns. Casey Hudson would have been my little Uso.
Switch the family over to our transport.
Niket. But that can't be right.
Miranda's part breaks via, like, not even real dialogue. I saw my face light up because I got power cells. I wasted all my powers.
Maybe the captain knows we're listening in and she's feeding misinformation about Niket making a switch. Or maybe it means something else. Niket wouldn't do that. Damn it, why won't the thing go any faster?
Calm down,
Did Niket know that you took Oriana from your father?
No, he just found out about that recently. It was too personal to involve someone else. I never really thought about it, but maybe... No, he'd have to understand why I did it. He knows what I went through.
I don't want to talk over all of the dialogue. You know, this part's actually important. Oh my, and now actual me starts The other version of me wants to talk, and he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to play the cutscenes now.
What makes you so sure that Niket wouldn't turn on you?
He could have turned on me when I ran away. I'm sure my father tried to buy him off. If he didn't do it then, why would he do it now?
The message on the radio.
I feel like I remember Miranda's dad because I know he's in the next game. I know, like, I remember him like holding Ariana hostage at one point. But like, fuck, he's forgettable. I don't remember anything else.
I'm sorry, sir. We're under
I
security
remember this
lockdown.
chick though. This
Until
chick
the
is
situation in the
badass.
cargo terminal is resolved, no passengers can be rebooked.
Or no,
This isn't worth
yeah,
my time,
her.
Niket. I get paid regardless
And
of how the
Yala.
road gets there.
Is that how you say it?
No, I was told that I could
Enchilada?
handle this my way. We're not traumatizing the family any more than we...
That sounded like a trophy.
Miri.
This should be fun.
And then there's just this little touch right here. Why not?
Niket, you sold me out.
And this motherfucker's talking again.
Not many civilians around. We can end this here and now.
Not before I get some answers.
I wish I had like a chart
were my friend. You
during
helped
every
me get
choice
away
I
from my
made that
father.
just told me
Yes,
everything.
because you wanted to leave.
But,
that was your choice.
that's not the
But
case,
if I'd known that you'd
unfortunately.
stolen a baby
I didn't steal her. I rescued her.
from a life of wealth and happiness, you weren't saving her. You were getting back at your father.
Tomato, tomato.
How did Miranda's father turn you?
They told me you'd kidnapped your baby sister all those years ago. They said I could help get her back peacefully. No trauma to the family. I told them you'd never do that. They could go to hell. Then you finally told me what you'd done. I called them back that night.
Why didn't you call me, Niket? We've been through a lot. You could have at least let me explain.
I deserve to know that you'd
I know I
stolen your
dunk on
sister,
Miranda, but
Miri.
I do really
I
want
deserve to know you were with Cerberus. But I had to hear it from your father
I think it's
first.
just like the bitchy, like
How much did Miranda's father pay you?
pandering,
A great
sexy
deal.
girl
Damn
that
it,
all
Niket.
these,
You were the
and
only one I
myself
trusted from
included
that
as a
life.
14-year-old.
He knew you felt that way. That's why you bought me.
fawn over her.
So you just took his money.
Like
Don't get holy with me, Miri.
during
You
my
took his money
I
for
did a
years.
stream of the ending actually, and one of my buddies was like, "Oh, I like her." And I was like, "Which one?" She's like, "The one with the visor."
I knew Eclipse was willing to get their hands dirty. But kidnapping a kid?
I'm not stealing her. I'm rescuing her. Come on, Niket. Let's finish this bitch off and get out of here.
Take your best shot.
I was just waiting for you to finish getting dressed. Or does Cerberus really let you whore around in that outfit?
Let's see, in this outfit it doesn't work as well. She's not as slutty in this outfit. I'm sure other me is saying the same thing.
How did Miranda's father
That
turn
outfit's
you?
not that slutty.
I told them
Why didn't you call me, Niket?
I deserve to know that you'd stolen your sister, Miri.
Whether or not you agree with Miranda, Oriana has been with her family for years now.
Her father can still give her a better life.
You don't know what my father wants for her.
I know that I've been poor, Miri. I didn't much care for it.
He wants to take a girl away from the only family she's ever
who
known. Doesn't
genetically
that tell you what he
mutates
really
their
is?
children. Sorry. We don't. We can talk about. Oh,
If
he has
Niket
more
knows about
money,
Oriana,
even though he's gonna
then your
put her
father
in a
does too.
lab somewhere.
Relocating her won't work.
Miranda's father has no information about Oriana.
Y'all ever watch Full Metal Alchemist?
I knew you had spy programs in your father's system, Miri, so I kept it private. I'm the only one who knows.
means that you're the only
one
loose
little
end.
girl's dad, he had plenty of
This
money.
isn't how I
I'm
wanted
sure
it
she
to
was
end,
living
Niket.
her best life.
I'm going to miss you.
And I didn't do a damn thing about it.
I was tired of talking anyway.
So was I. On our right!
Miranda's bad. I was literally about to say, like, how come all the other, like, everyone else gets, like, these cool biotic powers where they're, like, for, like, a second. Shepard never gets that, like, moment where he can be, like, a biotic god. But everyone else does. Not fair.
Combat drone, watch out.
I swear this is, like, the only mission that has Eclipse. I feel like every mission it's blue suns, and then like the other half is collectors and blood pact, and then there's just that little sliver for Geth and well, that's not true. Thane's mission, right? Pretty much anyone on Ilium is Eclipse. My guy's health is so much higher. Like, he has so much of that heavy skin weave stuff. He is fully maxed out. He's got the heaviest skin. Like, if you were to Texas Chainsaw Massacre my guy's skin off of him, like, it would be like when Rock Lee takes off his wig. It would just hit the ground, like, but no, it'd be dropping a meat, like dumbbell. I don't know how Valerian goes. Much longer. Still got an hour and a half. Jesus Christ. What have I done? I'm still drunk. I wish I could yell at you. Like, you guys have no idea how badly I want to yell at that dude.
This'll put him down.
Not that I actually thought about doing this before, actually, because I know other Let's Players, they want to play the game, and they record their own gameplay, and then they just commentate over it, like how I'm doing now. That's not as bad of an idea, because you can actually formulate thoughts. You can make the videos about things, actually, like, technically, like, Leafy and all those guys, they were technically doing that. So you could have a lot more potential doing it. But how fucking time consuming would that be? Like this 30-hour Let's Play I did of Mass Effect 2. It's not that. Probably closer to 20 because I didn't record the
There could
side
be more
missions.
Eclipse mercs near the shuttle. I want to make sure Oriana and her family get on safely.
I got you. But can you imagine, like, doing 20-hour Let's Play and then recording over it for another fucking 20 hours? That's 40 hours for a game. Which I guess I can't talk, because I do spend hella long editing these things and writing and doing all the other things that aren't the video games themselves. That's why you're all ungrateful. You have no idea the pain that we entertainers, that we content creators go through. Not only do I have to play the video game, but I have to
Even with all your
record
upgrades,
myself
you're
talking
human,
about the video
just like the rest of us.
and then I gotta write about it.
But I let it get personal and I screwed up. Why did he make me
It's a
kill
lot
him?
of work,
He could
man.
have run. He could have lied about having the data stored somewhere. But
This
he
would
just
still be
stood
a
there. The only
dream
loose
job,
end.
though.
He knew what I'd have to do.
Don't listen to adults.
Maybe he didn't think he'd have the
Don't
nerve
get
to
a
gun
real
him
job.
down.
No, he knew
They're for suckers.
all too well.
I'm
You
one
did
of
what you had to do, Miranda. You're not responsible for his death.
Of course I am. But it's not my fault. It's not even Niquette's, really. My father takes the blame for all of this. It's always been like this. My father gave me anything I ever wanted, but there was always a hook, an angle for his long-term plan. I threw away everything he ever gave me when I ran. Except Niquette. Weakness on my part?
You can't toss aside everything you
that-
care
just
about
that
just to
little
be safe.
Vulnerable
It's okay,
Miranda.
Shepard.
I like a lot more
As
than
much as he tried to
bitchy
turn
like
me into exactly what he wanted, I'm my own
Miranda.
person.
Any other old friends your father might
No,
use against you?
I cut ties with everyone else. Anyone I'm close to now works for Cerberus. Or you. My father's powerful, but he won't cross the elusive man.
You still have Oriana.
My father didn't give her to me. I rescued her, but yes,
Gotta get comfy.
you're right. I still have something. Thank you.
No, thank you, Miranda. You're such a gal. You're my gal.
No sign of Eclipse.
She's so much
It looks like we're
bulkier
clear.
in that outfit. She looks like she's Iron Man.
There she is. She's safe. With her family.
And I don't give a shit what the renegade option is here. Miranda should absolutely go and talk to her sister.
Come on, we should go.
1,000,000%.
Don't you even want to say hello?
It's not about what I want, it's about what's right for her. The less she knows about me, the better. She's got a family. A life. I'll just complicate that for her.
She doesn't need any details. But would it really be so bad for her to know she has a sister who loves her?
About to say. Get in there, girl.
I guess not.
Go on. We'll wait here.
Mass Effect 3 is made up of like 20 really good moments, and this is one of them. I'm pretty sure Miranda said that they were identical. They do not look identical. That looks like a different person. Shh, I'm only 50% of the way on the trophies. Ha! Look at this guy.
Jack and Miranda are in the middle of a
And they just go straight for the
disagreement.
fight the second
Can
you're
head
done
off
with the
before they
loyalty
tear up
mission.
Bulkhead?
I'll deal with it.
Take pictures.
Touch me and I will smear the walls with you, bitch!
This actually stressed me out
Stand
so
down,
bad
both of you.
in my first
The
playthrough.
cheerleader won't admit what Cerberus
Because
did
I
to me
didn't
was wrong.
know that this was a thing.
It wasn't Cerberus. Not really. But clearly you were a mistake.
Screw you! You've got no idea what they put me through. Maybe it's time I showed you.
And then bam, here comes Renegade ship.
My opinion is the one that matters. You two keep a deck apart at all times.
She can't be trusted, Shepard. She'll jeopardize the whole mission.
If we survive this, you two can tear each other apart. Until then, save your hate for the collectors.
She'll survive. I'll make sure of it. Then, I'll tear you apart myself.
You two gonna be okay?
It's a good thing you came by when you did. As long as she does her job, we'll be fine. Thanks, Shepard.
And I instantly
Thanks again, Shepard. Taking the time
Instantly
to
try
help
to
me
hit
with
on
my
her.
sister. I couldn't have reached Oriana in time without your help. And you proved yourself trustworthy. Unlike Niket, I'm glad I got to take him out myself.
I seem to be struggling on what I want to.
Are you happy about your sister's
She
relocation?
has what I wanted her to have. A normal life, and the freedom to choose her own path. And she knows she has an older sister. A friend.
Are you gonna talk to her again?
I honestly don't know. For once, I haven't planned that far ahead. I'll deal with it after our mission. I have to stay focused, and she needs time to adjust to her new home.
You never told me what you talked about.
I introduced myself. Her family was shocked. She adjusted quickly, of course. She's as smart as I am. She plays the violin, loves the adagio movement of Nielsen's Fifth, just like I do.
Oh,
She wants
of
to
course.
work in colony development. Told a joke about it. She's really funny. Something we don't share.
It didn't seem like y'all were talking that long. That seemed
Let me
like
know if I
a
can do
quick
anything else.
exchange. Hey, I'm your sister. Oh, really? Bye.
I think I got it from here. My father
Like, was
has
it
no
an
chance
hour,
of finding
2
her family
hours?
in their new location.
Y'all get each other Snapchats?
But thank you, Commander. My sister is safe again thanks in large part to you.
See,
I won't forget that.
when Miranda's being a human, that's when I like her. The second half of the game, I like Miranda. The first half of the game, she's just cringe.
Weren't you originally stationed on Horizon?
Yes, I hadn't joined Cerberus, I'd be abducted by the collectors right now.
Calibrating.
Any chance we could get to the Citadel, Shepard? I'd like to
This
follow
is
that
me
lead on
remembering that I
Sidonis.
haven't done the
I'll let you
Garrus
know,
side
Garrus.
mission
I'll be
yet.
here if you need me.
Dumb little soul. Where you gonna go to next? Have you not done the Dr. Chakwas thing yet?
How may I help you, Commander?
Or are you just saying hi?
I'll see you later.
Commander.
No urgency. I'm so inefficient. I'm just hanging out. How's things?
Shepard, is there time to visit the Citadel yet?
I don't know
Not yet.
shit that's
I
going
shall
on.
return to my meditations.
Everyone wants me to go to the Citadel. I'm like shaking my head. I seem to be taking my time. You just go about your shit, man. Do what you gotta do.
Commander, you might want to speak with Tally. She seems very worried about something.
I immediately turn around. Like, you didn't see my expression, but I was just like, yes, Tali, what do you need? And I want to do, like, Tali is high importance, okay?
Shepard, I've got a problem and I may need your help. But I need to ask you something first.
I made
need
sure
to
I
know
did.
if
I
can
know I
trust
did
you.
her loyalty
Some of
mission
this
later
might
though,
involve
so I
fleet
made sure I didn't
security.
fuck it up.
Cerberus cannot be involved.
You have my word. If necessary, I'll contact the elusive man to make sure he stays out.
Don't bother. He just lied to you. Hearing it from you is enough. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason.
Treason?
I'm scared, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
We're about to Phoenix right this bitch.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing with members of the Admiralty Board acting as
You
judges.
get all the other
My father
students
is an
from
admiral on the
Danganronpa.
board. He'll
They
have
put
to
him in
recuse
a
himself
death
from judgment.
courtroom
even
thing, and the
imagine what he's
loser has to
thinking
get
right
murdered.
The punishment
remember.
for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
Why would you want to?
What happens if you're
Like
convicted?
I said, if it's deep, not that it really matters. Either way.
So no
if I-
prison and no death
We don't
penalty.
have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children.
I love
and those children
Mass
are
Effect lore,
welcomed
man.
back
I
to the
could
fleet.
read about it. I'm more interested in Mass Effect lore than I am like actual history. I'm pathetic. And I'm saying probably something similar right there. Look at Shepard, man. He's got too many face wrinkles. I don't like it. This war has been withering him down.
How often is someone from the fleet
It's
charged?
rare. It must be something that affects the entire The most recent one was Anora Vanya Vasilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Well, that's your problem right there.
Was she
Batarians
convicted?
are garbage.
No. She made a suicide run
Why
on
would you
the
work
pirate
with
gang.
Batarians?
She destroyed them before they could attack the
I'm
fleet.
racist to
She was
Batarians is the
pardoned
joke.
posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard.
Ollie,
I'll program
you-
the Normandy
not-
with the flotilla's
Like,
current
what do you think our
location.
relationship is?
The admirals will be
You think I'm
waiting
just
for
some
us.
asshole who's gonna be like, no. Very good, very good.
may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
She didn't say anything, dude. There have been times she told me some shit that was wrong. Woo! Upgrading my shit. Upgrading my shit. We gonna scan some minerals. I did. I did scan a lot of shit, so good job.
No messages for you, Commander.
Alright, what's the next mission gonna be? Are we just going straight back to Ilium? No, because the only thing left is the DLC. God, look at all that shit. This is like, yeah, this is literally what my life is like. That's probably why I love this game so much. It's just like, those are all my videos that I should be working on. Do Let's Play. Work on this video. Work on this. I'm so sad. Like my watch time. Like, I thought, literally the way I thought it would go is, for those who don't know, you need 1,000 subscribers and like 1,000 hours of watch time, I think. This is 1,000? Yeah. In order to get monetization back on your videos, like, so you can make money again. And I always just assume, oh, by the time I hit 1,000, I'll have the watch time covered. Then I had like one video blow up and it just didn't work out that way. I got the 1,000 before I got the watch time. So then I was like, okay, well I had like 300 hours of watch time. And you have to get that within a year. So I thought I can get 300 hours pretty easily, probably. But what I didn't realize is a lot of my videos that were doing like really well, like a year ago, those are, you know, they're getting rid of the old watch time. And it's just not, you can see the dilemma there. It's not working out. Well, it's not that it's not working out. It's just kind of like not progressing at the speed that I needed to. And so I'm trying to pump out some videos that are more, that I can do a little bit quicker. I've been using my webcam more and they're still, you know, nicely edited and stuff like that. But like, I'm trying to, instead of like, if it becomes down to the video not existing or just being like a simpler video, I'll dumb it down. I don't care. And a lot of the time, it doesn't matter. Because I'll look back on it and I'll be like, yep, it's about the same. I still said the same things I probably would have said. It's just not as edited as nicely. Who cares? I did get like a couple hours in of editing this one video today. And it was a video I was supposed to finish months ago. So that felt very rewarding. And I'm doing this now. I'm landing on Tachanka. How much longer we got? An hour and 17 minutes. So I assume I just am doing Grunt's mission. I assume that's it. Or I'm doing Mordin's mission, jeez. Probably doing Mordin if I had to guess.
Stop right there, alien. You're Shepard of the Normandy.
That's me. I'm all the way up here though. Why you walking like I'm down there? You said stop right there as if I was moving. I'm right here.
Watch it, human.
Y'all are so rude. Krogans don't hate humans like they do other
If you're
things,
looking
though.
for work, you're shouting down the wrong hole. The Blood Pack only recruits Krogan.
Whoa, you look just like Rex.
clan leader wants to speak with you.
You look like
Keep your
Ryu.
running pet on a short leash. Get him the right soon or put him down.
Do you know what's wrong with him? What he needs?
There's nothing wrong with him. Just go speak to the clan leader.
I do like how Run thinks he's sick, and it is actually just like, nah, you just gotta get
Take
your
business
Rogan
to the
shit
clan
out the
leader
way.
And keep your running pet.
Just let me by. I have been.
Chunka's disgusting, man. Chunka's the worst world. It really is.
Damn right. Tear their scales off and let the Pygax feast on them while they're still alive. Now.
Ah. If we're going by franchise, though, any planet off Mass Effect 1 is the worst planet.
I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief's
Whatever
staff.
that icy planet was,
Talk to Scout then,
that was
or
my
Chief.
least favorite
Either
one.
one acceptable.
Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with
Medical
Grun's
records.
problem.
I did Chunka. You're funny. Edie, do you not understand the culture of Krogan? Like, they don't... What? Medical records. They spit on it and, like, give it a good tap. That's it.
Were you around when the female camps and the children were last week? No. I was off dealing with a very...
Savages.
Good, Varen.
Oh.
Stay.
That's adorable.
Greetings, human. My name is Ratch.
What's up, Ratch?
Have a look at what I've
That
got.
Clank?
Everyone I talk to hates that aliens are inert.
Clank?
Except you.
I don't have the luxury of turning away paying customers. I do enough
I know
business
that's
off
right.
world to know that you aliens have more credits than people here do.
What do you have in stock?
Most of it's food and drink that's toxic to humans. Ringcall's a local favorite. Don't try to act tough.
He's not joking. Ringcall hits aliens like ground glass.
Otherwise, I've got weapons, scrap, and whatever food those
See, Grunt
podjocks
still
don't
knows
steal.
everything. He just needs to
Which
get
isn't
hands
much.
in.
Take a look at my kiosk over there if you want to buy something.
What the hell is a pie?
Off-world.
The hell is a
Started
pie
using the
jet?
mounted defense cannons to stop them.
They're adorable.
I'm a good shot. Maybe I can
Feel
help out.
free. You can use. Good luck with that.
I should go.
Suit yourself.
We can use this.
Good gun. Good job. You don't need any of that.
One of the children, probably 5 years from the right. Yeah, my eyes.
This is the great Krogan homeworld. This is the land of Kredok, Shiagar, and Vile.
Yeah.
This chunk of rock is barely worth standing on. Never thought I'd miss the tank.
See? Grunt?
Halt. You must wait till the clan leader summons you. He is in talks.
You know what tradition demands. Clan Erdnot must respond. Your reforms will not go unopposed. You
My
risk appearing weak
motherfucking
at a
boy.
critical time. Shepard.
Rex.
Good enough. Excuse me.
Yeah. Get out the way.
Out of my...
Dad him up. That's what I like to see.
My friend. You look well for dead, Shepard. Should have known the void couldn't hold you.
Looks like helping me destroy Sarah.
I like that that's all he has to say. Just like, man, you just can't die, can you?
You made the rise of Erdnot possible. Vermeer was a turning point for the Krogan, though not everyone was happy about it. Destroying Saren's genophage cure freed us
That's
from
such
its
a big
manipulation.
mission. Like, I
used
feel like
that
everyone
to
just
spur the
references
clans to
Vermeer.
unify under Erdnot. You abandoned many traditions to get your way. Dangerous.
Fuck you.
Weak one spoken to, Uvenk. I'll drag your clan to glory whether it likes it or not.
Bitch. I'm such a piece of shit.
Now, Shepard, what brings you here? How's the Normandy?
Well. I'm in the middle of talking, but yeah, it's technically blown up. We got a new one though, pretty cool, with elevators and it's still pretty. The doctor's area is better. My quarters, I have my quarters are better there. Not everyone hangs out in the same room. Unfortunately. There's more rooms. And the AI is pretty cool.
Destroyed in the Collector surprise attack. I ended up spaced.
Well, you look good. Ah, the benefits of a redundant nervous system.
Yeah. Humans don't have that.
Oh, it must have been painful then. But you're standing here, and you've got a strong new ship. Takes me back to the old days. Us against the unknown, killing it with big guns. Good times.
Good times indeed, old friend. Let's get to business, I guess.
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the Krogan.
We are making a neutral ground where all clans are welcome. Fertile females can be shared among clans.
Gross.
We will strengthen the race as a whole.
You threaten everything that makes us strong. It will not last.
Maybe. Until then, you're lucky to be a part of it.
How do you maintain security with so many different clans in one place?
Any clan willing to send in hostages can come in. No fighting inside the camp. Each clan punishes its own criminals. We stop conflicts before anyone dies. Then we present a simple choice. Pay a fine and deal with your problems, or your clan is no longer welcome.
Very nice. See, Rex is a smart cookie, man.
That doesn't sound very harsh by Krogan standards.
Allies from other clans like what I'm doing. They help deal with skeptics. Many are eager for an outlet. Every time I've declared a clan unwelcome, my allies have destroyed them. Word gets around.
What's so important about maintaining individual clans?
Every clan has different customs, rites of passage, rules of behavior, battle songs, all unique. That diversity makes us great. No clan, not even mine, was meant to survive on its own.
Urdnot is the leading clan. Doesn't that make your culture primary?
For now. But every clan has its unique assets. The best tacticians are Urdnot.
You piece of shit, you're in the original file. Get off your phone.
Gatatog holds the oldest settlement. Others have their own strengths. We keep going how we are. The clans will end up as craters under nuclear haze. Even Urdnot. We need to rethink, restart.
You're not gonna ask about the females?
I hope that works well for your people.
We don't often allow aliens to do business on Tuchanka.
Sounds like you've got big
neutral.
I hope that works
well. We don't
well
often allow aliens to do business on Tuchanka.
Sounds like you've got
We're
big
making
teeth.
a neutral.
Foolishness. All of it.
Yeah, that's the question I want you to ask.
What did the women of Clan Urdnot think about this plan?
It was our female clan leader's idea. The neutral area is safe, and it encourages more female clans to ally with us. Attacks on Urdnot now endanger the females of all clans. Even clans that want to see me dead will defend Clan Urdnot.
See, that is actually very smart.
This sounds ambitious.
Better than I'd feared, worse than I'd hoped.
It can't continue. You are going against what makes us strong.
Yeah, you...
Sounds like you're not making friends.
Traditionalists like Uvenk are chained Varen, always fighting, guarding their pathetic stick in the ground. When the smoke clears, I can plant the flag on their corpses and rally the rest around a new Krogan hub.
Sounds like you're counting on a lot of bloodshed, even
It'll
after.
be slow, but I won't. Krogan are judged by the strength of our enemies. Our worst insult is to say someone's not worth killing.
Sounds like you're not
I love
making friends.
When the smoke clears, I can plant the flag on there. We don't often allow aliens to do business.
Okay, I
on
think you've
Tuchanka.
exhausted the Rex
You're an
dialogue, buddy. Ask about
I'm
the
looking
quest.
for a Solarian. He was captured by the Blood Pack and brought here.
My scout commander can direct you. He's probably near the perimeter running target practice. Don't take too much of his time. I need a constant watch on the other clans.
I have a Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
Where are you from, whelp? Was your clan destroyed before you could learn what is expected of you?
Nah.
I have no clan. I was tank bred by Warlord Okir. My line distilled from Kredok.
This guy's just so
Moro,
pissed off. You can tell.
You recite warlords, but you are the offspring of a syringe.
I think you can
I am pure
use all you
Krogan.
could get.
You should be in awe.
Okir is a very old name. A very hated name.
He is dead.
Of course. You're with Shepard. How could he be alive?
Yeah. That's why I love Rex, man. What a meeting of two worlds
Does that
right
name mean
here.
anything to you, Rex?
Vicious warlord.
You can imagine
responsible
me,
for many
like, when I
deaths.
first played this game, I
Apparently toyed with
didn't even
genetics.
know about Rex.
A clone undertaking the right.
Then, you know, I eventually play one and port him over, and then I'm like, oh, I got this whole new, better version.
This is too far.
There's nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full adult.
Ah, puberty ritual. Common among species with hormone-driven reproductive urges.
I don't care what aliens call it. Krogan undergo the rite of passage.
Too far, Rex. Your clan may rule, but this thing is not Krogan.
Idiot. So, Grunt, do you wish to stand with Erdnot?
It's weird to think whatever race
You'll let a tank-bred Krogan join my
you are, all the other races are aliens.
You and I killed
Like the
thousands
Krogans, humans,
Quite as big,
Solarians,
but many.
sorry, they're all
Clan Erdnot is strong,
They're not
and the
from
others will do as
Tuchanka.
I say. They see the benefit of my vision.
What happens if he doesn't do this rite of
If he was
passage?
left here, he would be killed. The clanless are not respected. A tank bred, probably more so. His disposition is what it is, right or no. That's just him being a Krogan. Okir didn't tell you that in the tank, did he, boy?
What does the rite of passage require?
Not for me to say, Shepard. The shaman will discuss that.
Oh, the shaman, obviously.
This is his choice.
Paper.
It is in my blood. It is what I am for.
Good boy. Speak with the shaman. He's over on the second level. Give him a good show and he'll set you on the path. You too, Shepard. How many times have you stepped in a mess for your crew, hmm?
That's all I've been doing lately, man. Loyalty mission hustle. I wish.
I need to go.
Remember
We'll
that.
go over this another time.
There's so many other
Watch
good.
yourself, Shepard.
Like, I would be
isn't
pissed
safe
that there's
at
no
home like
Rex or
Pharaoh's
Liara,
house.
but like with how good the choices you have are, it's not worth complaining about. All right. 109 on the dot. Writing it down. Now remember, this is where I'm picking up next time. And my pen is broken. There it is. There it is. 109. And it won't really matter for you because it'll all just be one big stream probably. But I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching. And with that, I leave you. All right, I'm back. It's the next day. We're still doing this bullshit, but let's just get into it here. So, I had a pretty shitty day at work. and I want to talk about it. Like, this is me trying to decide what variant to choose. And you're supposed to talk to the guy after this, but I'm so fucking dumb that I didn't do that. And I came all the way back to Tachanka post-game just to collect that one tiny little mission that probably won't even matter in Mass Effect 3. Really, a lot of the post-game, I had to go to Omega again, I had to go to Citadel again, just to clean up these tiny little missions that don't fucking matter at all. But I went and did it. And now I'm about to kill some hijack. Every Krogan's favorite pastime. But before I talk about work, I want to talk about this thing over here, because I don't think I've talked about it in the video yet. But whenever I built this PC, which is God, I have my hand on it like it's holding its heart. Nice shot. I built this PC. I built it. My friend built it for me, and I watched. That was like, what, at least 2 years ago now, which is just crazy to think about. Like, is my computer outdated yet? I know I spent at least like $1,000 on this baby, and when it came to time to, it was like, okay, now we got to buy the operating system, buy some Windows, and you can buy obviously like bootleg ass Windows for way cheaper. And after spending $1,000 on a computer, I was like, yeah, like I didn't know how it would work. Like, if I had like a list of the things that would become a problem because of that, I wouldn't have made that decision. That fucking little activate Windows thing haunts me, because it's much more annoying just to do like basic maintenance. So at one point in my life, I was like, let's just buy it then. Let's activate it properly. And then, like, my dumbass didn't realize, like, oh, it doesn't work that way. So now I bought Windows, and I tried to, like, do the backwards ass way of, like, getting it to. It didn't work out. I'm sure there's probably a way to MacGyver it, but like, I just have a bootleg version, and I have an actual Windows operating system at the ready for whenever I need to do it again. I just gotta fucking I'm sure it's on my account that I hopefully will be able to get into. I hate when companies like that, like Windows or like Apple, like force you to use their emails and have it all in like one. No, I'm not gonna remember. Do you know how many times I finally got my Apple information, but you know how many times I was just like, Google, Apple, and Microsoft all want to own you, and it's like, I'm, you know, forced. I'm your guys' slave regardless, but like, y'all can't all like, you gotta pick weekends or something. I can't be all your guys' slave at the same time.
I'm looking for a Solarian. The blood pack captured him, and he was last seen around here.
Yeah, I had a bad day at work today, and tomorrow is gonna be a bad day too. I can already tell.
Poor bastard. If it's
but like, I'm like right there, right before I get to my vacation.
Scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him too.
Chief told me I'm being buried in the stress from work, stress of a potential future promotion. A part of me doesn't even want my promotion, just so I don't have to go through the stress. Because if I do get it, it'll just be stress. So I have stress of wedding, stress of job promotion, daily stress, YouTube stress, and I'm just drowning in it. I'm just like, but at least whenever I go on vacation, who are you gonna bring? Oh, Brunt, obviously. But at least whenever my vacation starts, that will immediately take off the day-to-day stress. I just need to have less days where I'm fuming. Because really, I like how, like, whenever I'm doing this, I'm just reacting. I'm just kind of like, shoot them. I'm so dead. But if I just gotta commentate, maybe I should be doing this. But as long as my day-to-day stress isn't burying me, I can take on these bigger things. Have you ever come back from a vacation and then you're just like, oh yeah, my life is miserable, I forgot. Every time I go on vacation, like day 2, like I'm such a happier person. And you know, there's always that one day when you're on vacation. 'Cause I do say this a lot too. Whenever your mind has time to think about things, inevitably at some point you'll think about the bad things and you'll get depressed. But if you stay busy, you just won't have time to even think. You'll be fine until you get to that breaking point where you just fucking trying to find the best weapon to kill these things. God, they look like the Banshees. They have the Banshee face. And the body of like the Geth Colossus, like the neck. Why you stop the game? Maybe I should have more urgency when I play games. Because now fuck that. I like taking my time. I like stopping all the roads. I don't want to ever like not get the full benefits of a game for the sake of time. You know? If you're gonna play it right. Jesus. Okay. I got like 3 hours me time right now. So that's I can't take these things for granted. I already just finished a show. I finished anime. I finished Beastars Season 2. Beastars is a, I don't want to say furry anime, but that's what everyone refers to it. It's just Google it. But the point is, you know, I always watch an episode of whatever show a day. And I was like I just finished like episode 10. And then I had 2 episodes left. And I was like, you know what? I'm sick of this episode by episode bullshit. Sometimes you just gotta finish the show. That was like half a week's worth of me. If I just sit down and watch a show for like 3 episodes, that's half a week's worth of effort right there. I cut my show time. Like I'm ahead. And that's just how normal people watch shows. Like I'll talk to my wife's little sister, and she'll be like, "Yeah, I just binged 100 episodes of blah blah blah." I'll talk to my coworkers. They'll be like, "Oh, you catch that new episode of What If, Loki, fucking Marvel?" And I'm just like, "No, it just came out today." How? And it came out. This is the shit that pisses me off. Like the Marvel shows will like come out at like 5 a.m. my time. 5 in the fucking morning. I wake up and I go to work. Like I'm asleep when it comes out, and then I wake up and I go straight to work. And then someone will be like, "Did you watch it?" No. How did you? Did you wake up early? Did you set your alarm early? Did you like? What the fuck did you do that you've seen it? I do work at like 11 though, typically. So like, if you wake up at normal people times of like 8 a.m., you got plenty of time. I have done that before too. I've seen that first. Usually I'll just have like an hour and a half. I'll usually wake up at like 9. I gotta be at work at 11. So I have from like 9 to 10:30 on a usual. But like 9 times out of 10, I'll get ready. I'll make some kind of snack breakfast. It's not like an actual breakfast where you make the eggs and the bread and the a toast. No, I'll eat a fucking banana. I'll make a sandwich. I'll have an avocado. Those are my breakfasts.
Incineration tech.
Apple. No.
Yeah, right on your ass.
Sometimes I feel like, you know, an apple, like, and sometimes I'll get like a little bit of peanut butter on the apple. Like, that's almost a meal. Yeah, apple's big. You seen apples sometimes? They're fucking big. Like if I take the size of my panini for lunch and my apple, have them both in one hand, they weigh about the same. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Ain't nobody got time. I feel like such a loser sometimes when I hear about these like super people. Like Dwayne Johnson had like for some reason bathing became a hot topic among celebrities for a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know what fucking world I'm living in where this is the shit that we gotta deal with. But like some different Ashton Kutcher and like celebrities I don't care about X, Y, and Z were arguing about like, oh well, you're not really supposed to bathe every day. Really, you can just watch your like face or your eyelid. I don't know what the fuck they were talking about. And I already knew, you know, there are actual parts about that. And I like how Grunt, no, what happened, buddy? Get your ass back up. We're on to Chunka. Everyone's watching, Grunt. Get up. I tried. Mordin, the fucking Solarians. The Solarian is stealing your moment, Grunt. Get up here. Have I told you how much I hate the Vorcha? But yeah. Oh, this is a bad idea. Don't ever do that, Soul. Oh, he sees the explosive crate. Ah, he thought he could do it. But yeah, just punch him. That's actually, when in doubt, sucker punch. No, there you go. Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Nothing. There's nothing left. That was probably the one time I got away with the charge. But yeah, somehow celebrity bathing became a hot topic. And, you know, there are these guys being like, oh, I shower like, I don't know, like once every couple days. And like, I love how we like, as if Ashton Kutcher's skincare regimen is going to be the same as everyone else's. And then like, I remember, oh yeah, I'm not a privileged rich white person. I don't have a fucking skincare regimen.
Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
Who gives a shit? Like the fucking dungeon of a kitchen I walk into, someone's gonna be like, "Oh my god, you're breaking out." We're fucking sweating in grease gunk all day. What are you talking about? I think I do pretty well considering.
Ligature showing restraint at wrists and ankles. Track marks for repeated injection sites.
I won't talk during cuts.
Test subject, victim of experimentation.
Any idea whether what they gave him is contagious?
No, appears to be cultivation of cancerous cells, aggravated by torture, malnourishment, not a virus. Probably testing vectors to attack genophage. Primary goal, not infection of humans. Humans useful as test subjects, genetically diverse, enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Experimenting on humans? That kind of crap is what makes Cerberus start to seem like a good idea.
Never used humans myself. Disgusting, unethical, sloppy. Used by brute force researchers, not thinkers. No place in proper science. Krogan use of humans, unsurprising.
I imagine you had to do some live subject testing while developing the new genophage.
No, unnecessary. Limited tests to simulations, corpses, cloned tissue samples. High-level tests on Varen. No tests on species with members capable of calculus. Simple
Your
rule,
icon
never broken.
just always ready to... That's what you're so respectable, Mordin. Like,
How are humans more
they make it like such a
valleys, mutations, adaptations,
weird
far
thing
beyond other
with
life.
Mordin, where
Makes
it's like,
humans
oh well, he
useful
did the
test
most
subjects,
despicable thing
larger
ever,
reactions to
but
smaller stimuli.
he did it for the right reasons, and he's also like the
I know we
greatest
can look
person
much
ever.
different from each other, But Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
I made a mistake.
No, ignore superficial appearance.
I'll never
down
forget
to
that
genetic
dialogue.
code. Biotic
I know we
abilities,
won't see it
intelligence
this Let's
levels.
Play because
Can
I'm
look at
obviously
random
going
Asari,
to
Krogan, make reasonable
do the
guess.
other options
Humans, too
for
variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
This I also
Experimenting on
found
humans.
very
Never used
interesting.
I imagine you had to do some lives.
No tests on species with members capable
I
of
wonder if it
calculus.
will be like that with
Simple
other
rule.
aliens. Like, will they
Position of tumors suggests deliberate
you know,
mutation of adrenal pineal gland.
spread out
modifying
enough
hormone
over
levels,
their planet
counterattack
and
on
develop
glands hit
these
by
different,
genophage.
like slightly different
Clever.
species? Not species, but you know, variants. I don't.
Do you think they're
Ethnicities
close
is
to
probably the
curing
best
the
term I
genophage?
could use here.
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels, could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
And even Mordin says it. You know, diversity is key to
Come on, we still need to find the
learning and developing. It's just like when so much of that like idiot population, once like the white trash family has like 13 children and they all have 13 children, that's where it's like, fuck, we fucked up, fuck.
I am the speaker for Clan Werelock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werelock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
Well, I want to talk
If I
about
flee,
my
I might trip
Dwayne
over
The
the
Rock
dozen Krogan I
Johnson
killed to get
shower
here.
tangent,
I think I'll take
and
my
they're trying to
chances.
talk about all this
Killed
bullshit.
our youngest and weakest human.
This is
They
one
were
of the
not
best
worthy of
renegade
remaining
moments.
near our glorious work. Inside, you will find only hardened, blood-packed veterans, tempered by savagery and war, and dedicated to one goal. The Solarian will cure the genophage, and Clan Werelock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood.
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
If you care about the future of Clan Werelock, you'll hand over Malin. Now.
When we cure the genophage, Werelock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become the Krogan.
You talk too much.
See? The human
that was
cannot
weird.
hit a simple target.
And I didn't even hesitate. You'll go on.
Get ready to fight. Enjoy.
Pretty metal, though. Incinerate? Yep. Oh, but it didn't even work. Even post commentary, I'm making the same mistakes.
Krogan charging.
I see. This is where I fucked up. I'm going way too hard. No, get the Vipers. There you go. When in doubt. That's when I go full panic, is when I don't even use the scope. Anyway, my Dwayne The Rock Johnson shower. I think he had like a tweet that was like, yeah, I shower like 3 times a day. You know, it's because, you know, I wake up in the morning, I take a cold shower just to get out of bed, which is already like, fuck. Like, what a superhuman. He probably wakes up super fucking early. It takes a cold shower just to wake up. Fuck that. This morning it took me like 2 hours to get out of fucking bed. Because I'll do this thing where I stay up super late and then I'll be like, you know what? Let's just set my alarm for like 4 hours. Because I'm an idiot. If I took a cold shower, who knows? But anyway, and I also smoking weed will just you'll never wake up again.
Labs likely through there. Can smell antiseptic. Hint
Yep,
of dead
that is
flesh.
where the objective
Just
is.
get us
Soul.
there.
But he wakes up, takes shower, at some point has like a workout, then does a hot shower for that workout. He'll work for 12 hours. Which, you know,
Active
I
console
think that
may contain useful data.
I'm sure there's going to be that day where I'm like, it's only been 9.5 hours,
protein chains,
Dwayne. You
live
can't
tissue,
go home.
bone
Like,
tissue. Very
I'm
thorough.
sure, yeah.
Standard treatment.
You get what I'm putting.
Avoiding scorched
And then he
earth
works out
immunosuppressants
again,
to alter
and then he takes
hormone
another
levels.
fucking shower.
Good. Hate to see that.
That's 3 showers a day. That's too many. I'm sorry, but that's too fucking many.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Mordin.
I shower
Not developing,
either
modifying,
every day
much
or
more
every
difficult,
other day.
Working within confines
If
of existing
I had a
genophage,
day
100
where
times
I
the
did work
complexity.
out, a
Errors
day
unacceptable.
where
Could
I
cause total sterility,
like
malignant
the other day I
tumors,
worked
could
in the
even
fucking
reduce
dish room.
effectiveness,
I'd worked with
worse
the
than doing nothing.
dishwashers, and I immediately
Had to
took a
keep
shower
Krogan
when I got home.
population
It was
stable. 1
disgusting.
in 1,000. Perfect target, optimal growth. Like
But
gardening.
like, let's say I'm on vacation and I'm just
Pretty
playing
it up
video
however
games
you
all
like.
day.
You're talking about murdering
Murdered
yeah,
no
all
one. Altered
every
fertility,
other day.
prevented fetal development of nervous system.
Every other
Have
day is
killed
pretty
many,
much
Shepard.
my
Many methods,
go-to.
gunfire, knives,
Unless
drugs,
I
tech
have
attacks.
a reason.
Once
I
with
went to the
farming
beach,
equipment,
and
but
also-
not with medicine.
I worked out.
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes, could have eradicated Krogan. Not difficult. Increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further. Chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic. Didn't want to repeat. All life precious. Universe demands diversity.
What was it like working on the
Right
genophage
there.
modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake
Like,
up with
it's
ideas.
tragic
talk
that
over
we have a
breakfast,
bunch of
experiments
fucking
all
species
morning.
that are extinct.
Statistical analysis in
Fucking
afternoon.
tragic.
Run new simulations during dinner. Set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion. Galaxy's biggest problem. Massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
See, he, even though he knows he did some fucking evil, he still has like nostalgia over it. There's so many layers to Mordin, man. I fucking love this little dude so much. He's not little, he's tall as shit.
Dead Krogan.
See, he's got so much
Tumors
shit to
indicate
say.
experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight
What?
of dead.
Why? Because of genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan. Never killed with medicine. Her death not my work. Only reaction to it. Goal
We're
was to
really
stabilize
getting
population.
into the
Never wanted this.
gears of what makes
Conceived
Mordin
logically.
here.
But still unnecessary.
We're really
Foolish.
popping up the
Waste
hood.
of life. Hate to see it.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to
There's a
Tuchanka?
passionate man in there being
Water, tissue
buried
samples,
by
internal
logic.
mistakes.
And he's
Superiors
just so
offered to
fucking
carry it
logical, it's hard for
Refused.
anything to escape that.
Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see.
But in
Accept
the
it as
end,
necessary. See
Maybe
small
that's
picture.
why the ending is so
Remind
poetic.
myself
That
why I run
whole
a clinic on Omega.
scientific Galarian thing.
Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
And here, I know I'm about to say the renegade thing.
You realize we
Say
gunned
it.
down a few Krogan
Get
on
it
our way
over
in,
Different
right?
cases.
Do it, Shepard.
Self-defense. Combat instinctual. Justified. Medical
Do it.
experimentation not the same. Krogan researchers ruthless. Risking own clan's women for new data. Disgusting. Short-sighted. Wrong.
It's hard to see all this, Mordin, but you did the right thing. Your work saved lives.
Not easy. Sometimes wish I wasn't as intelligent. Choice would have fallen on someone else. Not my problem. Fool's wish. Had to be me. Others might have gotten it wrong. Ready to go, Shepard.
That right there. I just love you so much, Mordin. I could just feel the weight crushing you right there. I was talking about The Rock. How did fucking...
Use this.
How in the universe did young Rocky, little Rocky become the world's greatest person? He's practically the world's greatest actor, despite not even being a good actor. Which, I'm not trying to take anything against The Rock, but, like, you know, if I saw like Jake Gyllenhaal's Nightcrawler, you know, The Rock's not gonna do that. If I saw Leonardo DiCaprio Django Unchained, he can't do it. Joker Joaquin Phoenix, The Rock is never gonna have a role like that. He probably would have by now. Even other like actors who I think of that way, where I'm like, oh, I box them into like this one role in my mind, and I'm like, they're that person. He's Seth Rogen, for example. And then I saw him in Steve Jobs, and he was great. And I was like, oh, you have at least a decent amount of versatility and ability. You can adapt. The Rock is yet to be in that role where I'm like, oh my god, you can act.
You don't look so good. Are you injured?
They gave me
I'll say what I gotta say after this.
injections mostly. Sometimes gas. Made me sick. Fever. Aches. Can't keep food down. They're fixing the genophage. I'm making a sacrifice for all Krogan.
I can't taste it neither.
You're safe now. Just get back to your camp. I'll deal with the werelock.
You can't do that. You can't stop them. Don't you understand? They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better.
Bro, they're dead.
They have to keep doing the tests.
They're all dead.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I'm mattered.
You've got a bruised ego. You got caught and beaten, so you tell yourself it was for something important.
That's not true. I need to stay.
Here comes Renegade.
They're gonna cure us all.
You're not a real Krogan. When a real Krogan gets knocked down, he gets back up.
I did. I got back
Like, I'm
up
talking him
every
out
time
of
they
something
hit
that
me.
might actually.
So many times.
You're lying there right now like a
This is
Vorcha grubbing in
kind
the
of why I
mud.
love Mass Effect.
You gonna
Like,
just lie there, Vorcha?
let's say you do have an opinion about how the genophage was handled.
Nobody says that to me.
You can handle
Nobody
it
keeps me
whatever
down.
fucking way you
Damn right they don't.
like.
Now get
If
back
you
to
are
Clan Erdnot and
solely
report it.
against the
Go.
genophage,
Go.
you can be against it. There's that time on Vermeer, but that was obviously
Nicely done.
a
Fortunately,
bad thing
subject is
regardless.
unlikely to be contagious.
But you can just tell Mordin, yeah, you fucked up, you're evil. You can tell that guy, like, yeah, you do matter, buddy, and then you can actually cure it.
Or a well-placed.
Oh, I just sent it. Oh, they just sent this out to me and like 80 other million people. Cool. Fuck this. They're not even from my area. Dumb. Put a barrier. Oh, he doesn't have one. He doesn't have one. Yeah, that was probably because you were standing in the middle of the hole, buddy. But yeah, talking about The Rock. I mean, that's a good topic for this, right? There's rocks everywhere in this one. Like, he is yet to be in a fucking amazing role. Like, all of his roles, he's kind of playing himself. And, you know, he's great. He does his own stunts. He looks like $1 million. Like, I understand why people would cast him. But at the same time, I feel like there's been at least a bunch of these probably $1 million roles where they were, like, made for him. Like, they wrote around him. Like, and sometimes it just doesn't make... In the Jungle Cruise movie, he's like a Spanish guy. Even though he's a big fucking black Samoan dude. What? He's wearing... he still has his fucking Samoan tattoos. What? That's another thing. 9 times out of 10 when you're an actor, like, you shouldn't have a bunch of fucking tattoos because you're gonna get going to be a little bit harder to get roles because of that, because that's going to take more work to get rid of in every single goddamn scene. But nope, that didn't stop fucking billion-dollar Dwayne over here. And I still got time to pro wrestle every once in a while. Like, goddamn, Dwayne, just take a break, man. Take a year off. Enjoy all you've accomplished. Eat the fucking fruits of your labor, bro. Just calm down. You don't need to be in Fast and Furious 12. You don't gotta be in Jungle Cruise 4. You don't gotta be in fucking Hobbs and Shaw 3. You don't need to be in Scorpion King 7. You don't need to be in other car movie. You don't need to be in Jumanji Return to the 8th movie. He should be Black Adam. I feel like he's gonna do pretty good. What is this guy doing? I really like that hit. That was actually really cool. Bah. It's like a bobblehead. Oh, the other... I kept talking about like, oh, I'm so stressed out because of work, and then I'm stressed out because I'm sweating. And that's all true. What's also stressing me out is the fact that I am literally broke. I'm literally... Like, I thought I knew how expensive weddings were. I was wrong. It's a lot more expensive. I was like, you know what? We're just gonna set aside these few $1,000s, and we're gonna be fine. I was halfway, like, because we were engaged for a year, one solid year to the day. And then I thought I had an idea of like how much it cost. And I was just halfway through the year, I was like, yeah, I can buy this nice little thing for me. You know, just buy this fucking Avatar The Last Airbender figure. It's only like $40. And now I'm like, oh, $40 was essential. Every nice veteran. 2000 and I'm like halfway through the game. I was like, yeah, I can just, you know. I was wrong. Every fucking penny I spent last year, I regret. Even this, like, if I bought food, I regret it. I didn't need to eat. I could have ate fucking air. That's all you need. Get your Krogan off my Krogan. Grunt, you're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing me in front of the other Krogans. Why are you aiming at his kneecaps? Look up. Shitty gun, too. You already bought that new gun. You're not even using it. If you guys should get like a little bit closer. Just a little bit closer. Wait, that might work. Okay. Come on. Just blow it up already. Just blow it up already. Come on. Thank you. God, that was bothering me.
Keep them back.
See, I wish they would have like just add like little color variations on these guys. Like just make like 3 different versions of that. Make like a orangey, like sandy looking one. I don't know, whatever else you want to do, man.
Watch it.
It's just weird that they're all wearing the same one.
Impact shot.
You could have just done like literally just go into Microsoft Paint and just fucking
one down.
You're done. I'm sure there's a game developer like pushing their glasses up. Actually, you're fucking with the code, and if you fuck with the code, you fuck with the... Oh, okay, I get it. I'm a dumb. I would, like, I don't think... Because there was a time in my life where I was like, I'm going to be a game developer. Even though I'd never touched a fucking computer in my life. because if anything, I wanted to be a game writer, because that's what I was doing. I was writing like the story. I was writing like the maps, the powers. Like, that's the stuff I actually cared about. The actual like part where you make the game, not so much. That part sucks.
Now you'll fry.
That's why so many games get delayed. There you go. Grunt, what are you... Grunt! He's right there. He's looking right at us. What are you crouching in front of? Mordin, you're next to an explosive crate right now. You guys are embarrassing me. Oh, cool. Now Mordin gets to die. Oh, yep, he's dead. He crumpled. He looks so dead. He didn't even make it to the suicide mission. He just dies in his own loyalty mission. Like he's Zaid or somebody. I watched that on YouTube, actually. I didn't even know that could happen. But, you know, that's like a nice little, you know, addition, I guess. Zaid doesn't feel like a full party member. It doesn't feel like it's part two.
Enjoy.
Even after his loyalty mission, I don't feel like I'm friends with him. I feel like he's doing a job. I have him on payroll or something. Very good.
Burn inside! Stop firing at me, idiot!
A little bit worthless. That's a little bit better, Grunt. Run over their corpses. I kind of want to get into emulators. Like, there's so many, like, GameCube games, Game Boy games I want to play. Like, I don't even know if I want to do Let's Play. I just want to play, like, that one Dragon Ball Game Boy game. I want to play Legacy of Goku. Or Legacy of Goku 2 specifically. I want to play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness because I wasn't able to. Or there's if anything, I just gotta get someone to like just do it for me. Like that's how I did my that's how I got like mods going on my computer. I had a guy like do all the setup for me, and I still had to do research and like finesse the fuck out of it actually to get it to run properly. But even once I did get it running properly, I tried to do a let's play of it, and it was just, ugh.
Close. Combat problematic.
Getting games to run on mods is so much harder than just... I hate gaming. I don't know what's wrong with you people. I don't know how you like it better. I don't have my couch. I don't have my big ass TV. I have to use... Oh, shit. See? This is what happens. I gotta use this fucking keyboard. A fucking keyboard. A dusty-ass fucking keyboard. That's what I'm supposed to game with. I don't know how you people do it. This? A fucking mouse? That's what you people game with. What's wrong with you?
I'll put them down.
I feel like this guy's so important for like just getting murdered. Like you needed a whole scene. Look at this guy. Oh, he almost went over the ledge. That would have been great. What a sad life for such a what was probably like Alpha Krogan. If you ever wanted to like if someone asked me like, oh, what's an alpha? Just to look at a Krogan. How the Krogan talk to each other is how all alphas talk to each other. You know, there's like the alphas that are like more manipulative, more like, you know, smooth talkery. But like if you just get all of them in a room and they don't have any betas to bully, they just become loud Krogans just yelling at each other. I think we're at the end of the level. How long is our Let's Play? We got 20 minutes. That's nothing. Then I can finally put something on YouTube that's Mass Effect related again. I haven't posted any gaming content to YouTube, even though I have like, what, 15 hours of unedited footage? I could start Mass Effect 3 if I really wanted to. I kind of want to do a stream of that, though.
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
Dun, dun,
For such
dun,
a
dun,
smart
dun.
man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
Damn, Malin. Oh.
Maybe the Werelock brainwashed or drugged him to keep him under control.
Unlikely. Pupil's normal. Body language consistent with standard metabolic state.
Please, Professor, you wrote a paper on this. Forced behavior modification always results in mental degradation. Whether from Reaper indoctrination or drugs, test subjects always lose higher cognitive function.
Not brainwashed or conditioned. Need Malin at peak capacity for work. Must be alternate source of coercion.
The Blood Pack never kidnapped Malin. He went to them.
He's still like
working
not
on the cure
believing it.
voluntarily.
It's right in front of him, and the guy he's
Contact said he
nodding.
was with Blood Pack. Assumed. But why? Never argued with necessity of genophage.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student! I looked up to you!
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
I mean, is it the blood of millions
Why
if they
work with
just
Clan Werelock?
don't
And how did you
exist?
access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Werelock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Urdnot has a larger camp than Werelock. Why not use them?
Urdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed.
Couldn't
It's Urdnot's
couldn't
loss
Rex
and Werelock's
have maybe
gain.
like
Their clan will be the first to recover
if
from
you
the
asked
crime we
Rex,
committed.
then Rex knew and he could have told us. Whatever.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Why work with Clan
Data
Werelock?
was easy. As for the Werelock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
You honestly think the experiments
We
you
committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Mordin, did you ever perform
No.
experiments?
Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo
That is
what
a
we
good
did,
line,
Professor.
though.
The only way I know how.
Look at my. Oh, I thought my
What
other
happens if the
me's
genophage
hair
is
was
cured and the
stacking
Krogan
on
expand
top of
again?
me.
That'll be on your head.
That's just weird green screen.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe?
Unrelated.
The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
I could see my face down here even just kind
How
of
would
like.
a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you
You're,
see?
you're going
We tried to play
way,
God and we
way
failed.
off rails,
We
buddy.
only made things worse, and I'm going to fix it.
We're shutting your lab down,
You're just
Balin.
assuming the butterfly
Shutting down
effect
more
will
than
happen
that.
before you even
Can't face the
invent the
truth, can you?
butterfly.
Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity.
Bam.
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
And I didn't do a damn thing. I kind of regret it. But you know what? That's my Mordin.
Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Mordin. How are you doing?
Disappointed. Thought Malin better than that. Never suspected he'd go so far. Knew he was young, impressionable. Should have talked to him after. Gotten him through guilt.
You dealt with your issues by opening a medical clinic. He started experimenting on prisoners. You did the right thing.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. Malin dead, problem solved. Malin's research, only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure, security. Still valuable, though.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan, effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
I really thought destroying the data would have been a Paragon thing.
How long did you spend researching the likely outcome of the Krogan recovering?
Years. Krogan population increase
I
always
like
led
how
to war.
Grunt doesn't
Always.
say a goddamn thing.
You did the right thing then. Do the right
I
thing
feel like
now.
he'd have so
Destroy
much
the
to
data.
say. They really
Yes.
should have changed that.
Only safe course. Wiping drive.
Wait, I deleted it?
Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
I thought I...
I'd like to look around a bit more.
Oh, that was just the body moved. I really thought I... Doesn't Eve die if you do that? Oh my god. I'm dumb. I wish I knew what I know now. Did I not remember that or something? I think that's how it works, right? That's just... I'm just watching... Fuck you, dude. Fuck this dude. How Mordin feels about Malin is how I feel towards myself. Such a child. Such a child. Pitiful. But I got that trophy. That's all that matters. I think. Alright, I think there's 13 minutes left. I think I just set, like, get ready for, like, the next mission. What are you doing? You're going the wrong way.
You again. I told you to let watch Krogan. Go flash you. Take your business to the clan leader and keep your running pet on a short leash.
Y'all are racist. You're so... You guys... This is some real shit, because you guys are fighting for a fucking rock when there's plenty of goddamn rocks out there.
Clan Erdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Erdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children.
Ah, intelligent move. Surprising from Krogan. Glad to see it.
Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance
What do you
with
think we're
Grunt's
about?
problem.
What was I about to say? Well, there's about to be.
Shepard, what can I do for you, my friend?
Good to see you, Rex.
Wish I could, but I need to keep these short-sighted fools in line. Hunt well, Shepard.
That's it. I guess I already talked to him about Grunt. Well. That does me... I know where to go, buddy. Are you just exploring? Are you just exploring?
My Baron is hungry.
What are you doing?
My scout made it back. We got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that basin back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
Krogan's in their quad.
Don't your storehouses have automated
Why
defenses?
bother?
Swear.
We got weapons stockpiles to take care of.
Your enemies go after some.
If it's... We don't do that, though. Rex's orders.
Taking care of your food supply would help more.
This is Tachanka. Having power and clean...
What does the scout commander do?
Other times, we play hide and seek.
So every clan...
We are what we are, human.
Thanks for the
Don't
information.
know about the rest of your species, but you're good in my books.
Thanks,
One wrong
bud.
step, Shepard. Do I look like I have time to talk? I've got work to do.
I like this guy's
Those
voice.
fools brought this
Don't look
Tonka
like I
back
got
from
time
a
to
skirmish
talk.
without its combustion manifold. They say it got shot off in the field. You tell me, how can you expect a Tonka to run without a combustion manifold?
I always keep saying.
I've never seen a Krogan mechanic before.
What? You think we kidnap Quarians and make them do the hard work? Not anymore, we don't.
Not anymore, we don't.
I've never seen a Krogan.
Not anymore, we don't.
I found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
Yeah, he'll turn around for that.
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
How do you feel about what Rex is trying to do?
The old man's crazy, if you ask me. Which you just did. But that stuff fixes itself. If it doesn't work, Rex gets torn to shreds and we find out who's got the next best plan.
Krogan place so much importance on martial strength.
How do you think those fools make it
Kinda
to
like
the
how the
field to
bosses
kill each
at my
other?
job are.
Who do you think keeps the weapons working? Without me, there's no battle, just slaughter.
I've only gone through like
I
2 or
am
3
the
bosses.
military might of Clan Urdnot.
What's that you're working on there?
I'm
one
tuning up
every
these
2.
machines for battle. It's a wonder this Tomka here made it back to camp. It could be worse. A couple more hits on the broadside, and this thing would have crumbled.
There was a woman at my job who thought I was new.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
You know, and I haven't had like, you know, there's like 100+ people in my like whole department if you count all these different little mini departments. So like, it's not like you're gonna be friends with everybody. But like, she was like, yeah, you gotta break in Soul over there, and I was like, like, I was just kind of going along with that. I was like,
Krogan's
yeah.
invite nuclear assaults, civil wars.
And then the guy
Still survive.
was like, he's been here longer than me.
Thanks to you. Or anyone else.
Then someone else was
This
like,
might
how
be
long
useful.
you been here, Soul? And I was like, 3.5 years. And she was like, oh. And she went about her business. Look at that pie jack. Damn. Ruthless. Hey, I just got rid of your pie jack problem over there.
Should you be in here?
Who are you?
I am Fortak,
Aw.
Lord High Researcher in matters scientific for Clan Urdnot. And I don't have time to answer your inane questions.
Researcher in matters scientific.
Enjoy your research.
Did I really
Yes,
just
yes,
not?
move on.
Oh, I'm saving for some reason? Was that big of a choice?
Have you forgotten?
Now, how many humans does the clan leader allow
Not
to work?
very many. It
I
begs the
earned the right to walk among you. Want to see how I did it?
Oh, very well. But if you get in the way of my research, I will see you ejected.
You must be working on something
I
important.
was building the biggest, best offensive ordnance yet. But the new clan leader wastes my time with frivolous research. Crop genetics, medicinal improvements. We can buy that stuff from the Solarians.
Solarians created genophage, I've heard. Still trust them with medicines and agriculture?
Yeah. What else can the Solarians do to us at this point? It's not like they can make us even more infertile. Actually, wait, forget I said anything.
They literally
Sounds
could.
like the new clan leader has some
They
very
literally
different ideas.
could have and chose not to.
He's my
We just
leader.
went over
I'll
it.
not say anything else about it.
I take it you're a scientist.
I used to be a scientist. I designed weapons. Now my genius is wasted on frivolous things. Things that don't explode. My
Why
predecessor
bother?
said no one would understand the true worth of my work. As I pulled my blade from his chest, I knew he was telling the truth.
Not exactly what I would call effective
I
academic.
don't care what you'd call it. We value the will to use what we create, not just the ability to create it. We don't count success until the ground shakes in response.
Enjoy your research.
Yes, yes, move along.
I'll try. And there's, oh, this was tragic. There's just that one shotgun damage I couldn't buy. I remember I actually got really upset about that because I was like, because I didn't think I'd be coming back to fucking Tachanka after the grunt mission. But I did. Just, you're going the wrong way. You're still going. Nope, yep, yeah. There you go. There you go. Dumbass little soul.
You see that special they had on the extranet? That crap rots your brain. You should be out.
Yeah, even that, even past me was like, what?
It was a special bid on the Citadel.
That's all you guys got? Okay. See, they have different color armor. And I go back. I go straight back.
Well, I'm not putting a damn Asari statue up here, if that's what you want. Don't be a fool. They were honoring our fight against the Ratnai. Maybe they could have honored us by not bombing us with the genophage.
The shit that Krogan talk about. The genophage is just like a day, like that's just something you use in your hourly vocabulary.
You gonna leave Tachanka? Run off with the damn blood-pack mercs? No.
I like how your hand is clipping through your hip.
Then shut up and quit yabbering about what you'll never see.
They have such little arms. They're like.
You don't have the plates to try.
See, they're knocking into shit. Their microphones.
Between non-biotic and biotic humans are growing. A new poll shows that 40% of non-biotic humans support mandatory registration of all humans with.
Don't crowd the ambassador. Turn back, human. I may be an ambassador among my people, but that doesn't mean I have to speak to the likes of you. Don't think that carrying this whelp of a Krogan makes you worth my time.
Well.
Leave now before my guards decide to eject you.
If your guards are looking for a fight, then we can oblige.
This will be interesting. They haven't had a human in their sights in some time.
Of course, if they draw their weapons, the Urdnot warriors will be on them in seconds. Assuming they survive what I do to them.
Stand down, men. I'm starting to like this human. I am the ambassador to Urdnot from Clan Nakmor. We're a small clan based in the Kratic Wastes.
I thought all Krogan want to be warriors. What makes a Krogan?
You don't know as much as you think, human. A Krogan diplomat has to represent the strength. I slaughtered my way to the top of my clan, human. I speak with the authority of a warrior.
Krogans
what
get old
business
too.
does Clan Nakmor have with the
Clan leader Rex requested that I come.
Very old.
Nakmor have been in talks about a more permanent alliance. With our help, Urdnot could rally others behind its banner and truly unite Tachanka, and we would gain the chance to fight in larger battles with greater.
If Nakmor is a small clan, how do you keep the more powerful clans from destroying
We
you?
are the clan of the great warlord Nakmor Kral, who faced down to. Most clans lend us the respect.
If Nakmor is a small clan,
most clans lend
I should go.
I'm sure you are needed elsewhere.
I mean, I did say I should go.
Give me a reason.
Natorth. Hey, don't forget about Natorth.
Go away. The envoy to the female clans doesn't have to listen to aliens.
Fucking corpse husband. The Krogan.
You go beyond yourself, Garrett. How do we know they know blood? I'll speak for myself.
That was old Greg, if anything.
It is very lifelike.
Old
Smells
Greg,
correct
like,
as
had
well.
a cigarette addiction.
Your protests ring hollow, Uvank.
I'm not fighting over this nonsense. Grunt's ready.
Yeah,
Let's get to it.
I like your dismissal of our rituals even less than Uvank's challenges. And my word determines whether a rite will proceed. If this must stand on ritual, then I invoke a denial. My Krantz stands against him.
Disgusting.
He has no one. My
Shaving just
patience
isn't
is
part of my
tested,
daily, like,
but Uvank
regimen,
invokes
like it is
correctly.
other people.
Grunt, who is your Krant?
Like,
Your
when I had an
allies
awkward-ass
willing to
beard,
kill
you know, I
and
got
die
into
on
the
your
habit of it,
behalf?
you know. When
I
I
was
was
a
a teenager,
candidate
my beard
tested
was
if he
locked
brings
back.
back up on his rite of passage.
Not
That
every
time has
Krogan
passed.
can be the strongest warrior, but each must inspire his peers to battle at his side. If the ones who know you best can find nothing worthy in you, you should wander the wastes and die alone before you weaken my clan.
I messaged my friend was fucking ghosting me for the longest time, and then like my other
Grunt will
friend
strengthen
hadn't heard
Clan
from him,
Urdnot.
so I finally
Name our target,
I
and it will
messaged him a
die.
long time ago,
Spoken
never
well.
responded, and I messaged him
Most
again
aliens
recently just to try
and
again,
some
and he actually
Krogan
responded.
do not understand our
And I was like,
ways.
oh god, he's alive.
I believe this human does.
And like
Aliens don't
I
have
asked him
strength.
like, hey, like
My
you
followers
haven't-
are
what's
true
going on?
Krogan.
And then he
Everything
didn't
about
respond.
Grunt is a
So I was
lie.
like, well, I tried. Bam, got him. And just now, it's currently midnight. It's 8 minutes past midnight right now, and now he
I
responds.
like this human.
I love
he
this idiot.
understands.
I withdraw my denial. This will be decided elsewhere.
You have provoked them. Reason enough for me to like you. They're your problem now.
Is that Krogan gonna be a problem?
He is forbidden to interfere. Will he? During the rite of passage.
He's
You must
forbidden,
be
but you
ready
know he
for
might.
anything, Shepard. From what you've shown me, you will not disappoint.
We'll return when we're ready.
When the young Krogan is prepared, bloodshed.
Why do you need to prepare? You're gonna save just to feel better about yourself? Okay. Okay. Get in there. Oh, he's about to end the let's play. I'm done. We did it. That's 2 hours of content. I finally did it. I still have like hold on. Do you hear that? But then like now it's not working. My audio mixer was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna die. So this one's like what? Only 15 minutes? I obviously stopped for some reason. And then I picked it up. That's another hour. That's 30 minutes. Oh god. That's 47 minutes. And that's where I fixed it. So we still got some shit to 47, 50. It's gonna take some time, but god damn it if I'm not gonna fucking do it. Anyway. Thank you for watching. This has been quite an episode. I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for watching, and with that, I leave you.